Hello, it's Doug here. Today I'm at Upper Yarra Secondary College in the town of Yarra Junction in Victoria. We're about 70 to 80 kilometres pretty much due east of Melbourne, and we're in the Yarra Valley, basically on the road to Bawbaw. This is a little 9-hole course situated on some school grounds, so we have restricted access here, but you can get on the weekends or during school holidays, which is what I did today. It was very cold. It had got below freezing in Melbourne, and I was here at about 11 o'clock in the morning and it was still very cold, about 2 degrees Celsius. It's very early July. We're just past the winter solstice. Looking pretty much due north here, and the sun is very low in the sky. So yeah, we have a 9-hole, 9T course. Very short, as a lot of the school courses around Melbourne are. It's a rad design. It looks like Rad have put this in, and it's a lot of fun. So let's give it a go. So the first hole is quite short, maybe about 50 metres or so. I think it says 60 on the UDisc scorecard, but it felt like about 45 really. So it was just a very simple berg to get up there. As you can see, we're walking due north and the sun is very low in the sky. We're just past the shortest day of the year. But it's an absolutely spectacular sort of backdrop. We've got the mountains in the background there. I think that's Mount Tullibawong, but I'm not too sure. I don't really know this area very well. I know a little further up the valley to the right is Mount Donabuang, and Mount Bawbaw is further along again. So yeah, we pretty much parked this hole, and one of the easiest birdies ever. Hole 2, a tight little tee shot out past the cricket nets, but it's pretty straightforward. I just very gently threw a harp up there with a sidearm, and where it looks further than it is, but it's really only about 4 or 5 metres. I think my camera likes to change focal length on me. I don't know how to override that, and yeah, it just made it look a little further than it was. Now this is a tricky hole. In the past I didn't realise we were meant to throw through this tunnel, but apparently you are. I've just been sidearming around the right there, but yep, just throwing a spin, just straight, worked really well, and got that pretty much pin high and not too far away at all. As you can see, it's just a beautiful day, very crisp, very calm. It would have been absolutely beautiful, but there was a guy who was operating some machinery over by the school. I think it's just the local maintenance dude. So you'll hear some machinery pretty soon, and yeah, it's a little annoying, but what can you do? So hole 4, about a 70-metre hole. I just threw an electron volt, which I just received, so I pretty much use this round to test the electron volt. I find the electron plastic is actually pretty good during the winter for me because I've got pretty dry hands, so I threw the volt a lot today just to test it out. And yeah, I think we've got another birdie there. I don't think I've missed a birdie yet, but we'll see. Hole 5, this is actually quite a long hole, 80 to 85 metres, pretty much straight across the oval, back towards where the guy was working. So again, I'm throwing an electron volt. In fact, I threw 2 volts off this tee just to test them out, and I just told myself I'll take the worst one. So you'll see 2 discs here. I'm taking the one that was a little further away from the basket, so I've got about an 8-metre putt. And yeah, that putt just didn't feel right. Filming these rounds and watching my putting, I can actually see when I'm putting well and when I'm not. And yeah, I could just tell the putt wasn't in sync there.
1 metre better than orange volt.
So yeah, we take a par, but that's quite okay. Hole 6, this is a tricky hole. The basket's tucked down on the left, pretty much on a pretty severe downslope, so it's quite a difficult basket to actually stop the disc at. You either go skipping further left down the hill, or you're up on the oval there. So I was about half and half. Pretty timid putt considering, yeah, I think the consequences got in my head a bit for missing that. And it defied the laws of physics and rolled uphill, not sure how. So yeah, I could have made a better effort there, but still, pars are good. Hole 7, very short. It says 58 metres, but I don't think it's that far. So I'm just throwing my spin. I'm just right of shot here, but yeah, just a very gentle spin. Just comes down like an elevator, and I'm about a metre from the pin. So 2 holes to go. This is a tricky hole. I just thought I'll just throw my Pawaka Waka here. The basket's basically tucked in the trees on the right, so I just thought I'll just turn a Pawaka Waka back into the trees, but I just got it too far left and didn't put enough turn on it. And yeah, I'm a long way away here, probably about 11 metres. So I just gave it a little stepper. Nearly made it. My heart wants to roll today, which is a bit of a worry. But yeah, we'll just try and put this away for a par. You can hear that machinery. It's getting louder and louder as we get closer and closer to the finish. So yeah, last hole, 51 metre par 3, pretty straight, but the basket's on a hill. So I just set it out over the basketball court, hit the asphalt, and yeah, about 3 metres away.
Looks like they're growing some grass here, so we won't go in there. We'll just call it a birdie, I think, and tap it out. Well, thank you for watching 9 holes at Upper Yarra Secondary College. Absolutely beautiful day. Feels like about 4 degrees, but it was just gorgeous. And I think I had 6 under. I think I birdied every hole about 50 metres or under and parred everything over 50 metres. But it was fine. So I'm just walking back to the car for the drive home. There's a maintenance dude over there running some machinery, so I'm just walking back and talking as I leave. But yeah, just beautiful mountain backdrop. What passes for mountains in Australia, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye.